All right, last 30 seconds you've been watching as the replay review continues with the NFL League Office, 345 Park Avenue in New York. Pete Carroll's looked at it a few times, and he can't believe that they haven't already said fumble recovered by Seattle. We did have a clear recovery. And Terry McCauley, just walk us through, from your point. We talked about the tuck rule briefly before we go to break. That no longer exists in the NFL.
Sure, they got rid of that many years ago, and once the ball starts coming back toward the quarterback's body, the passing motion is over. Right here, he still has control of it at that point, and he even brings it back a little bit more than that, and then he loses control. This really has to be a fumble on this play.
And we commented in the first half, for years, nobody has done this like Roethlisberger. The pump. He even had a double pump completion in the first half of this game. So if it's a fumble, the Seahawks, with this great momentum, scoring on all three drives in the second half, will have the ball inside the Steelers' 40 with a chance to take the lead, which is shocking if you're with us in the first half.
And this play is potentially season-changing for both of these teams.
Seattle coming on the road without Russell Wilson. Haven't played a game without him as their starting quarterback since he was drafted.
I'm betting on Terry.
You betting it's a fumble?
Well, come on, Terry, you feel good?
I feel really good at it. It looks to me like they're now looking at the clear recovery aspect, so I believe this is going to be changed.
Well, Terry, you always get a little cheat here when you start to see words spread. All the officials are on the same communication channel, and we're starting to see the Seahawks offense come on the field, the Steelers defense come on the field. Pete Carroll's got that happy Pete Carroll smile, and Sean Smith has the final verdict.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Seattle at the 35-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 11:32.
You know, the other part of this, Mike, was it looked like Mike Tomlin was peeking around the corner looking at that the whole time. I'm not so sure he didn't know, too, and agree with the call.
So there's the game's first turnover and a hugely significant step. And now Sean Smith's going to go over and have the conversation with Mike Tomlin of what he saw with Ben Roethlisberger listening. And you can almost read with his lips and with his hand motion exactly what Terry said right away.
Let's see why he had to pull that ball back. Let's take a look. The receiver really was not even looking back at him, and I think he was afraid that he was going to throw an interception.